Hello everyone, and welcome back to Everyday Husband Quotes, the channel for marriage advice, marriage entertainment, and everything else marriage. So today we will be talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 1, Episode 1. It's a new reality show on the OWN network.
Marriage is work, but it's worth it, usually.
I love my husband. Sometimes he can just be too much.
It shows Black power couples who are husbands, wives, parents, and self-made millionaires, but also letting the people in about their dynamic roles as realtors in their community. Each couple is unique, no two storylines are the same, and everyone on the show is relatable.
Thank you, Martel. You're dismissed.
Clearly defined roles.
You're not my boss.
I actually am, no. What's the limits on the bachelor party? Strippers?
That's a deal breaker in any shape, form, or fashion.
There's 3 couples, Melody and Martell, Latisha and Marsau, and Maurice and Kimmi. With that being said, let's jump into this video and talk about Melody and Martell. With every reality show, you know there comes a little drama brewing, and Love and Marriage is no different. Basically, to sum up episode 1, Martell cheated and Melody is finding it hard to move on because she feels like her marriage is on the rocks.
What drove us apart at that time when I stepped out on my wife, certain things that she was doing that I didn't agree with. Sometimes she didn't have time for me in terms of simple as talking on the phone. I don't like to set roles, but she wasn't cooking at the time. We wasn't having sex either. And not saying that she did anything wrong per se, but that's probably something that I should have communicated more.
I think the one thing that stuck out to me the most is how do you move on when your marriage is on the rocks? I feel as though Martell is giving Melody like some really serious, valid reasons as to why he cheated, but it still doesn't make it right.
Going through a low point in our marriage or whatnot, but I stepped out on her. I got a girlfriend on the side. I did, and that it was, I think we were boyfriend girlfriend about a year, and I guess what Melody would call it a full-fledged relationship.
Now, Melody spoke with Mama Holt, which is Martell's mama, and she really gave some great advice. She gave 2 pieces of advice that I really agree with. So the first is she tells Melody, you're the woman, and that's power, and she needs to stand in her power. You know, because right now Melody is just trying to figure it out. She's taking it day by day. And I'm sure she has some up days and she also has some down days. Now, I will say a woman can't stop her man from cheating and a man can't stop his woman from cheating. But when you have something real and solid at home to go to, there's no way you should allow a temporary fling, a one-night stand, a side piece, a bugaboo, a weak moment to step in and take all of that from you. It's just not worth it. The second point Mama Holt, Martell's mom, made was men are going to be men, which means you can't change a man, but you can help him to be a better man. So I'm just going to be transparent for a moment. When my husband and I had our first kid, he knew he had to step up more by managing the money better. When we had our second kid, he knew that one job was not going to cover us, so he got a second part-time job. We're a team and I was doing as much as I could, but he knew I could only do so much as a new mom. Plus, I was still in college at the time and, still trying to hold down the house. I could only handle so much. So these life experiences grew my husband so much in so many different ways, but I did not change him, but life did. So the same thing with Martell and Melody. She has to know that she cannot change her husband, but that life experiences will. And this is a prime example of a life-changing experience that can either make them stronger or break them. So my question was, how do you move on when your marriage is on the rocks? And this is the advice that I would give to Melody. Now, she can't be a double-minded woman and expect things will just work out. That's not gonna work. If I was her, I would deal with this head on. And if Martel isn't giving me what I need to hear and he's not working on it every single day, then I would just say it's over. And, you know, I would hate to get a divorce, but it has to be some action on his behalf as well. She, in return, may need that extra phone call throughout the day just for him to check on her. Maybe he has to pamper her a little bit more, or she may just need to hear comforting words from her husband from time to time until the stench that's in their marriage right now begins to go away. That's the work I'm talking about. And she is going to have to be honest with Martel and tell him what she needs in order to move on past this, because he has most definitely voiced what he needs and expects from her. Maybe when she starts having those instincts that he's doing something that he's not supposed to, I'm just going to let it go. It's just me overthinking it. No, she's really going to have to be really honest with him and say, husband, I'm having a moment. You know, I need for you to reassure me that everything is going to be okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed episode 1 of my commentary, my review. I really enjoyed the show. And just a side note that even though I enjoyed the advice from his mama, from Mama Holt, thoroughly, I think and I feel it's best to keep people out of your marriage. But you know, that's just me. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. You know, are you watching? Are you keeping up with the show? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.